A Zanotto Diesel é uma empresa que trabalha com sistemas de injeção a diesel, trabalha com reparos de ECUs, pós-tratamento, elétrica, trabalhamos com toda essa linha.
In Malaysia, what we do is we do a lot of spare part trading, but one of our core business is actually workshop businesses like servicing vehicles, repair vehicles, diagnostics, and most of the time we do a lot of advanced diagnostics, so we actually come across a lot of ECU errors, system errors, and these are a bit difficult to diagnose even if you have proper diagnosis equipment. So right now we are actually looking for equipment to help us do advanced diagnosis.
Já o teste ESB vai ajudar-nos muito nos testes das ECUs, pois hoje muitos dos testes temos que fazer nos próprios veículos.
Muitos defeitos de curtos referente a chicotes que danificam as centrais, defeito de processadores BGAs, defeito de componentes, defeito de sobrecargas por tensões de baterias, esses são os mais comuns.
Generally we get a lot of engine ECUs, brake ECUs, and again from different makes like Scania, Volvo, Mercedes-Benz, MAN. The most common problems are generally with the engine and the brake systems.
Como hoje a gente tem um grande fluxo de ECUs para reparos, nosso maior problema hoje é com os testes, que a gente faz basicamente 100% em cima de veículos. Então demora muito, atrasa muito a parte de reparo. E com a ESB a gente vai para conseguir fazer um reparo mais rápido, uns testes mais precisos.
Yeah, so at this moment we can do diagnostics up on the truck. When you talk about actuations, you talk about sensor issues, wiring issues, we can do. But what we always stuck at is how do we know it's actually not the ECU that's giving the problem. So now I think with the ESB, since we can simulate the function of the ECU, we can actually test the ECU for errors within the ECU or whether it's on the truck itself. So it saves us a lot of time because you spend a lot of time checking a lot of things on the truck, the wiring and all. It's not something that you can do within an hour. You spend a lot of time there. So now we can actually test the ECU faster and we can isolate the problem a lot faster. Plus, I think now with this system, will allow us to repair the ECUs if there are any issues, because as you know, most trucks nowadays, a lot of ECUs, no more, not like 10 years ago, you got like 6-7 pieces only. A lot of new things, definitely learn a lot of things. I think it's more an eye-opener, because there are a lot of things that even though we did in the workshop, we thought we were quite high level of diagnostics, but right now learning things from in the gel test system, learning about the ESB system, I realized there are a lot of things we still need to learn. And so far in these 2 weeks, learned quite a lot of new things. Yeah.
Fiquei muito impressionado. É uma empresa gigante, com uma qualidade excelente, enorme, tanto na parte de reparos, nos laboratórios de reparos, quanto na parte de desenvolvimento. Simplesmente impressionado com essa empresa.
Ficamos impressionados com o nível de qualidade e tecnologia empregados em todos os produtos, no desenvolvimento de equipamentos, peças e também nos reparos de ECUs.